Welcome back to Blitzbot R&M, and today I'm reviewing LEGO Transformers Soundwave. So Soundwave here is obviously based off of his G1 look as a cassette player. Unfortunately, he can't hold cassettes. I think that's obvious by looking at his size. If you open that, that's literally all the room. I have built another one of these on my older channel. You can look at some community posts to find my channel name, my old channel name. I had a much bigger, more play-oriented version, not really look-oriented like this one. I really went to try to go for accuracy as much as possible. His back doesn't really look good, unfortunately. And the buttons are kind of simplified down here. You have like 2 buttons. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this blue stripe to go all the way through. That's just not possible with the way I build them. You got a button here. You got the window. Sides are nice and flat. He does have plenty of accessories, though. Keep in mind, these two guys, they don't actually transform. They're just little figurines. Ravage and Laserbeak. These guys are pretty cool. And then there's also his 2 main weapons. Oops, his laser gun and his shoulder cannon. Bringing some size comparisons. Here was last week's video, or last LEGO Transformer I did, Galar. Here is Studio Series Shockwave. Studio Series Dino. Studio Series Batman. And Bob. So bringing him in for transformation, his transformation is very simple, but I like it. So first, you're just going to bring down his legs. His legs are on ball joints. Pretty much all my ball joints have been dedicated to this guy. So then you just want to unfold these, and then kind of unfold it and do that without this popping off. Oops. Yeah, these do like popping off. So there you have his legs all done. I'm kidding. His legs aren't done. You move these out. And whilst, yes, they don't fill in quite as much of this as I would like. I tried fixing that, but he can't. Now he's kind of looking like an Among Us character. He's looking a bit sus. If you took off the arms, he'd look like an Among Us character with really big legs. So you fold these out. And then on the T-joint over here, you just want to pull it out some. Not all the way, just enough that it sits flush with this. You might have to push it in a little bit. You just want to have it flush. And then you just want to turn the arm. Do the same on the other side. I'm just going to pull this out a little bit. I used to not do this. I used to just be, the shoulders were kind of like that, except even worse looking. But I decided that this looked better. This guy's gone through a number of changes since I built him. He originally didn't even have this chest either. He had a just kind of brick piece in his chest in that cavity. It wasn't this. It wasn't this big. I don't like how big it is. I wish it was flatter, but I really do like the actual design I was able to get out of it. So now the last aspect is his head. His head actually has a bit of a transformation. You have to double joint it out. And that doesn't quite look like Soundwave. Looks close. I'm just going to pull the head off so you can see it a little bit better. Here it is. First things you want to do, you just want to do this. Now, the whole transforming the head thing is personal preference for me. I mean, you don't have to do it if you didn't want to. If you were to build this guy. So, at first his head is barely on this joint, but you want to fold it down first, and then do this. So then moving him back here, you bring in his shoulder cannon. I know this is gray and not blue, but I couldn't find any pieces. So then on this little part of the T-joint, you just stick it on. And boom, you have that. Now, in order to get his gun on, you do have to take his hand off, unfortunately. And his shoulder cannon really does like falling off. But where I just usually store the stud is just right here. Nice and easy to, or it's not easy, not the easiest thing to get off, but then you just bring in his cannon. It's got a stud there. And it will almost touch the ground. It might even be touching the ground a little bit. But here you go. So taking a look at this guy in robot mode, I'll take a look at Ravage just real quick. I'll look over his minions in a little bit more detail. I don't like this. In fact, his feet are uneven. I couldn't find good pieces, so I just did that. He's got chromed lightsaber pieces. Oh, oops. Chromed lightsaber pieces as his guns, if you didn't see his feet. Sorry, I wasn't looking through the camera. His mouth, as you can see, it's, cracked open a little bit. Took inspiration from IX for all IX's Ravage for that. Here's Laserbeak. I know it's kind of simplified back here, but he's got the jet boosters, he's got feet, he's got the red body, he's got a head that can actually move, he's got wings. One thing I will say about this guy is he has existed a long time. I actually built those minions, I think, on Thanksgiving, and this guy a little bit before. So this guy's been waiting a while. I've been waiting a while to do this review. This has been the one I've been the most excited about for a long time. And this is actually the last of my currently built Transformers. Besides a few micros that I'm not going to review. Other than if you guys want to see it. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see those micros. I only got 3, and I'll probably do 1 video on them if you guys really want it. I don't really like them very much. But taking a look at this guy actually in robot mode, I'm going to just remove this because it's kind of annoying. He's got the kind of, hollowed out area between the knees and the toes. He's got no Decepticon insignia. I don't have any, like Decepticon symbol stickers, so I couldn't have put one on there. I did experiment with putting a purple piece in between there, but it did not look any good, at least to me, so I decided not to. His button does unfortunately get in the way of his head a little bit. I know his head isn't the most accurate, but I actually really like the look of his head. I think it looks really cool. He's got the red stripes on the arms. He's got, the gold or the yellow all the way around here. If you guys didn't know, Soundwave is actually probably my favorite Transformer. And the G1 version of Soundwave is one of my favorite designs for him. So that's another reason I'm so glad to have this dude. This guy's actually my first pre-made character that's not somebody else's, one-off character for a review. Yeah, this is my first of them. There should be a few more coming at some point soon. I hope to maybe do some Transformers animated figures. I did finish up the show. It's actually quite good. I don't understand how Starscream got control of the Lugnuts, though. That I don't understand. Of the Lugnut Supremes. But if you guys know, let me know down below, because I'm still confused about that. Nobody has any videos on it. So, bringing in a size comparison. Here is Dino. A little bit mistransformed there. Here is Shockwave. So you can see quite a bit smaller than him. Last Lego Transformer. This is probably the last time you guys will ever see this dude, okay? Just be happy you get to see him one last time. Bad. And where's Bob? There's Bob. Here's Bob. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I've been waiting a while to make this, like I said, so I really do hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this dude. And if you wouldn't mind, if you could go to my other channel, it's JJ's Reviews. I would also put in Lego Transformers because it doesn't show my channel other than if you do that. But if you do that, you can go find my old Soundwave. He's one of my oldest videos. And let me know what you think between these two, which one you like better. Because I want to know, do you guys prefer the more play-oriented one or this one? But yeah. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Bye.